What is a knuckleball? A knuckleball or knuckler is an extremely slow baseball pitch thrown to minimize the spin of the ball in flight, causing an erratic and unpredictable trajectory. It is one of the hardest pitches to hit in baseball, namely because of its flight path. The knuckleball's trajectory is so unpredictable, even the pitcher is unable to predict its path. Contrary to its name, it isn't delivered with the knuckles, but with the fingertips. This video mainly focuses on the science behind this unpredictable pitch.
Factors affecting the ball: spin, structure of the ball. Spin on the ball. The knuckleball is famous for being one of baseball's slowest pitches, traveling at a mere 40 to 50 miles per hour or 65 to 80 kilometers per hour. Its slow speed, achieved by minimizing spin, is a key contribution to its zigzag pattern. The speed is controlled by the drag force. When an object flies through the air, it exerts a downward force, allowing it to fly. Some shapes, like aeroplane wings, take advantage of this force by generating a stable and controlled lift. Putting a spin on the ball allows the pitcher or kicker some amount of control over the same
structure of the ball. Another important factor affecting the movement of the ball during the pitch is its structure. A baseball is comprised of two white horsehide or cowhide strips tightly stitched together, crosses in both directions. These seams of the ball are also essential to the knuckleball and distinguish the baseball knuckleball from those of other sports. When the ball is thrown with barely any spin at a slow speed due to drag force, the seams, which are upraised due to stitching pattern, prove as an obstruction to the airflow. The region where the seams are in contact with the air have disturbances in the flow, and because of the seams there is a turbulent airflow.
Real Madrid star player Cristiano Ronaldo's specialty is the knuckleball. So what is Ronaldo's secret? When Ronaldo strikes the ball in a way to give it very little spin, the ball will flutter unpredictably from side to side. It is something physicists call drag crisis. When the ball/sphere is in flow, there is critical velocity at which the weight behind the sphere and the drag force acting on the ball sharply decrease. Co-author Caroline Cohen says, when Ronaldo kicks the ball, the surrounding airflow is different on opposite sides of the ball, and since one distribution of air pressure is constantly changing, the ball will flutter. So Ronaldo kicks at just the right velocity with no spin to produce enough.
Let us go back to the moving car example. If the car is moving really slowly in a lot of traffic, one barely feels any force pushing their palms back. But if you put your arms outside when the car is traveling really fast, like on the outer ring road, you feel a lot of pressure against your palms. From this, we see that drag force depends on velocity. It is directly proportional to velocity as it increases as velocity increases. What about if you stick your head outside instead of your arms? You definitely feel more force since the surface area increases. So drag force depends on the size of the object. It is directly proportional to the size as it increases as the size increases. In the case of Stokes, the object is always a sphere, so the size is represented as r, or radius. The force also depends on the viscosity of the liquid, since the frictional force between the layers will be more, in turn adding to the total force exerted. And so we get this expression from which we derive the formula.